First it was finding all the star cores, then it was finding all the hidden cappies, and now it's finding the very best Easter eggs. When does the search end? Can I just take a second to actually enjoy this Nuka-Cola? Well, right after this video, you certainly can. Today, I will be listing my top 5 Easter eggs in Fallout 4's Nuka World DLC, and then afterward, the park is all yours, I promise. Number 1, we have the Complacent Sloth. So if you go to Dry Rock Gulch and climb to the top of the Angry Anaconda roller coaster, you can find this toy sloth hanging dangerously off the side. And look, he doesn't even have a care in the world. Does he realize what kind of drop that would be? Oh, no, quiet, I'm sleeping. Now, from what we can assume, there are 2 possibilities here, okay? Either A, a particularly agile pack member, he climbed all the way up here and, as a means of claiming his territory, or maybe just to show off, place the toy like it is. Or B, the girl from the Mystery Mansion placed this here for you to see. What? Get the hell out of there! Number 2, we have the Easter egg that, if it's not already, is going to be in every single video game ever, I swear. So if you go into Fizztop Mountain and you climb to the very top level and then jump your way onto the roof, you can find a small version of Han Solo encased in carbonite just by the fire. And of course, this is a reference to Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Now seriously, whenever you think of Star Wars and Easter eggs, this is always the go-to. I mean, to be a little bit different, what Fallout should have done is create a small baby ghoul and name it Yoda. Number 3, we lend our praise to the sun. So if you go north of the Red Rocket Station, in one of the abandoned buildings, you can find a sword jutting from a pile of embers. And this is a reference to the bonfires in the Dark Souls series, which, essentially those serve as checkpoints in that game. And the funny thing about this too is, when you kindle the embers and you light the sword on fire, stim packs will randomly drop down. And again, in Dark Souls, you can kindle fires to, well, essentially you increase your character's stock of Estus flasks, and they serve as health potions in that game. Aha, very clever, Bethesda, I see what you did. And I wonder why you included Dark Souls, though. Maybe it was to try to make the game harder? Number 4, we have a bad case of Deja Vu. Now, if you go to Kitty Kingdom and you find the spinning room inside the funhouse, you can open one of the doors to a disturbing recreation of the beginning of Fallout 4, where you and your wife are standing over Sean's crib. So what's creepy about this is that it implies someone has been watching you, and not just recently, because your character hasn't been, bringing this scene up to anyone, right? You haven't been talking about it. So they must have seen you there with your wife. Now, Oswald the Outrageous, he didn't get his powers until after the Great War, and Sean would have been too young to remember this. That makes Nora the only witness. No, but she's dead, right? She couldn't have come in and said anything, could she? Well, let's not forget, Oswald, he's got the ability to revive feral ghouls. Well, yes, he does, but Nora's corpse is still in Vault 111, so she can't be a ghoul. Or can she? Is she a ghoul? Well, see, I don't know where I've gone with this. I don't know. This is still creepy, though. And number 5, if you're bored of riding the Nuka Galaxy roller coaster, this next one is certainly going to take us on an emotional roller coaster. And I really do mean this. If you go directly south of Nukatown, USA, all the way down to the very bottom of the map, you'll find a place called Evan's Home. And this is an Easter egg to a Fallout fan named Andy. You see, Andy, he went on to the Fallout 4 subreddit and explained that in the Automatron DLC, he actually created a sentry bot that he could pretend was his father, who had recently passed away. And now the two of them could, explore and adventure together in the Commonwealth. Well, unfortunately, Andy's younger brother, Evan, has now also passed away pretty recently from a complication with diabetes. And so Bethesda, having gone on and read this, they decided to put Evan in this DLC as a way to memorialize him for this fan. And, it's just wonderful because Evan, the NPC in this game, he's just got an amazing personality. He's incredibly nice. He gives you a recipe for Nuka love for free. He's just happy to be sitting there taking in the wonderful view. And this place, it's just it really is a wonderful shrine to Andy's brother, and in a way to his father as well. And as far as Easter eggs go, this has got to be one of the most meaningful I have ever found. And there you have it, my top 5 Easter eggs in Fallout 4's Nuka World DLC. Now, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And down below, please tell me, have you already found any of these yourself? Alright, really, thank you very, very much for watching. And, as I said at the beginning, no more searching. Let's just take it easy and relax. In fact, we should head down to Evan's home, just crack open some Nuka-Colas, and just enjoy the view.